He can just explode people at any moment in time.
Dude, you blink and you're from 0 to like 85 at the ledge.
It's the psychokinetic powers, baby.
So true. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the kinetic powers or the monkey with the banana peel is gonna has the stronger resources here.
What is it? Old meme Harambe.
Oh man, yeah, they're just getting their tag set up here. But yeah, no, it's gonna be super cool. This top 32, it looks pretty much as seeded, other than a couple DQs. We unfortunately had, you know, like Light and Ling not able to make it out, Jazza not able to make it out. But even with that, it's Tri-State. It's still a banger event. There's so many big names. It's gonna be super cool.
Like, this region is so stacked and so centralized. I'm glad we got some people from, what do you call it, Virginia coming up. Squid Palmer was in the bracket, and OG Waddler. People coming down from New England. I know Light DQ'd. But we still had, like, G Extreme, who we saw earlier, is still in the bracket. So, like, we still got people coming in.
Yeah.
And Tarek from overseas is still in.
Yeah, I should have mentioned. Yeah, we got a European here making the trip.
Yeah, straight through the Atlantic, baby.
True. Yeah, no, shout outs to him for coming. We'll probably, well, you'll definitely see more of him later. But in the meantime, looks like we're about to get started with Tweek and PkChris. Ness versus Diddy Kong. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, as confident as these two characters are, I feel like I haven't really seen this matchup at a high level in a while. But, you know, obviously Tweek, so good at the banana tricks. He's going to get the max damage out of any combo possible. But honestly, you could kind of say the same about PkChris. So.
Yeah. So the big part of this matchup is Diddy's out of shield game and like banana pressure kind of messes up Ness. That was like the standard in like pretty much all the older games, and I believe it's still true into this game right now. Ness doesn't have the big buttons to hit through, but once Ness is boxing, he is boxing. You already see PkChris coming out with the 47%, equalizing up the percents on Tweek, and now have the lead.
Yeah, and PkChris using a lot of the side magnet. It's such a multi-purpose tool for him because he can turn around with it, he can combo into it, and it's not going to absorb banana, but it does like the weird little reflect thing where it can absorb the hit almost. And so far, PkChris is looking great.
Yeah, just always moving, always making Tweek guess on what to do.
Yeah, there's one thing these two characters are going to do, it's move. Tweek's so good with the movement. They're going to get those auto cancels. They're going to be constantly in the air. Yeah, Tweek finally finding some footing, but even with, you know, back on center stage, hasn't really been able to get a hit as he does some tricky B-reverses with the peanut gun. And yeah, PkChris now, after an explosive start, kind of having trouble finding that hit for the kill. Tweek's doing a better job just sort of staying outside of PkChris's threat range. Ness has some disjoints, but they're not like huge moves, you know?
Nah, his arms are too small to box with God right now.
Here's a ledge setup though.
Okay, Gavin, aka Tweek, is basically trying to find a good ledge trap setup, but a good back air out of shield, going to close out that stock. And let's see how much percent can PkChris tack on, but getting ledge trap, good stall.
It makes it back, and Tweek has it covered though. Gets caught jumping there. Yeah, Banana's not going to do anything there. Up smash out of shield does do it. All right, nice. Yeah,
call it. PkChris just being aggressive outside of this advantage, and was going to make him punish, but that up tilt just caught the banana, and 29%. They're basically even right now, Prince.
Yeah, absolutely. Super even. Tweek gets in another monkey flip. He's doing a good job just sort of using those to catch PkChris in the air. The rockets get knocked out by the PK Thunder, but Tweek still does make it back. Stuck at the ledge right now. PkChris going for a big swing with the F smash, and it doesn't quite work. That parry on the multi-hit, unfortunately, is not going to work out, and Tweek has even things up there for it.
Yeah, and now we're seeing straight back to neutral. I think this could just lead into PkChris's favor. The fact that it's so close and you're fighting Ness, you don't want to just like try to engage. You want to try to like steamroll this character.
Right.
And Ness is just really good at just like those little scramble situations.
Yeah, it's been a super scrappy set so far to that point. Like, I feel like both these characters can get some pretty big strings and at least like a couple air-to-airs, but I feel like it has only been like one, maybe two-piece confirms, and then they're back to neutral and boxing again. Yeah, super scrappy.
Which is super crazy. Like, you usually see long strings come out from Tweek, but he's just not getting a chance to do that. Chris is forcing him to box, and this is all in Chris's momentum. It is now a 130 on Chris's second stock. Tweek is on his last stock. And let's see, can he just pull away with the lead?
Who knows? I mean, Tweek did a really good job evening things out quickly after losing the first stock, and we'll see if he can do it again here. PkChris obviously had a pretty high percent. Wow, the up B! Smart from Tweek to just sort of pop that. I mean, it's really strong if you get that initial hitbox on the Jets. So, yeah, we're even back up, player 4. I don't know. It's been super even so far.
Oh, just monkey flipping over to PK Fire. And you saw the double B reverse. It's like, what's that I'm going to be on?
Dude, I love Tweek's movement. He's so fun to watch. It's so slippery. And at this point, I remember when the Diddy first came out, like post-COVID, and he first started. Oh, he tried for the footstool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been super cool watching the Tweek Diddy develop over the past few years. Where at this point, it's so like optimized and masterful. PkChris has something to say about it though. Trying to get these side magnets in or a down air or something to get things started.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure Tweek cannot get comfortable. Good job delaying the recovery so he doesn't get angel drop. Oh, I thought we were going to see like a back throw or something.
I know, they're sort of dancing around each other with the hitboxes and kind of getting ahead of themselves where they're punishing where the player just was instead, you know?
Yeah.
Nice edge cancel. Tweek's so good at those. But PkChris is just keeping control of the air in between the two platforms right now, but does get caught with that up smash. Another one might do it with this rage. Oh my gosh, they're both jumping. Yeah,
that'll do it.
Nice.
Yeah. Diddy pretty fast character. Threw the banana cross stage and managed to still confirm from it.
Dude, it's great. I've been playing a little Diddy Kong lately just because he's a fun character. And the hit stun in banana and how fast Tweek can move, it's wild. Or Diddy Kong can move, it's wild. You get a banana on one side of the stage, you're dead.
Yeah, it's crazy. Phenomenal character, actually.
Yeah, true. Diddy Kong, good character. Hot take. And yeah, there was that up smash on the platform, and then Tweek said, "Oh, that didn't work. Let's run it right back on that left platform." Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's ridiculous. He was on the other platform.
Yeah, it's like got ya.
Gotcha.
All right, running back, same stage, PS2. Didn't see a reason to change it.
Oh, I like that little reverse up tilt from Tweek to start it off. Just PkChris so often is just going to short hop out of a situation, so that was a nice catch, and it didn't really lead to anything, but it's nice to see that adaptation starting to come out in this game too. Yeah,
and we're seeing Tweek now just hold shield a bit more. Just gonna have spot dodge that. But yeah, just gonna basically have Chris just kind of hang himself essentially.
Ooh, the tricks with the banana. Dude, Chris is, after a really solid game one from PkChris, Tweek has kind of come alive at the start of this game too, but this could be something here. Yeah. That PK Thunder is a really good tool to edgeguard Tweek. We saw it knock him out of the banana or the barrels in game one, but unfortunately has not converted that into a kill from PkChris yet.
PK Fire.
Yeah. Honestly, we haven't seen a lot of those PK Fires hit, and I feel like a lot of times you see Ness go for that like off the platform, but I feel like PkChris has mostly been using it as like a zoning tool on the stage. Yeah,
it feels like he's trying to get...
Tweek, chill.
Yeah. He's basically using it as a check against Tweek for those monkey flips. It's like, okay, our dash dances, you see Tweek like to dash dance back and forth to see like if you'll throw a banana or not, and he's like, okay, once you got to stop moving. You can't be in the zone. And like basically the fire. Oh, okay, he's getting messed up right now. Let me stop.
We gotta take a look real quick. All right, nice. PkChris fighting back a little bit. Tries to get a really tricky. I mean, as we say, he tried to get a really tricky PK Fire off the platform, and Tweek has something to say about that for sure. Using his forward as well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that just did not work out for you.
The barrels, man. The heat-seeking missile. It feels like I don't know how the programming works once they're off Diddy, but it does feel like they target the other character.
So I do know Diddy player does have a bit of control.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Nice.
So I'm not sure like how much, but they can control it.
All right, yeah, that makes more sense because it does feel like very targeted. Unfortunate for PkChris to miss the side magnet back air. Unfortunately, gets the weak hit, and now you're down 3 stocks to 1 instead of it being even at 2 stocks. PkChris gonna have to find a kill here. Ness obviously has some super strong moves, but he doesn't really have like a kill setup, you know?
Yeah. He just like needs to find a way to truly get in.
He's trying to find like a side magnet could be a starter, but that doesn't have a huge hitbox, obviously. Otherwise, you're looking for a raw back air, raw up air. Yeah, that is good though.
Yeah, that one is good.
Yeah.
Or even back throw, where Ness was like known to like kill.
Yeah, again, the Ness back throw, the strongest in like I think all of the Smash games until this one. Where I think in this, I don't know which one is the strongest now. Actually, I should know.
I believe Incineroar.
Incineroar, I think so. Yeah. So Ness finally getting dethroned on the back air, kill power, but it's still strong. It's still super strong.
And crazy, like, throw on the keep. 4 games.
Yeah, true. They're like, nah, this is fine for 4 games in a row. Down tilt up smash isn't going to do it yet. That up smash, such a good kill confirm, but it's not super strong. It's just really, it's good to hit. Yeah, kill spark.
Yeah,
what?
he got it.
He got it, I suppose. Did the PK Thunder, like, lightning hit him, or was it just questionable DI?
Questionable DI.
Yeah.
Tweek just wanted to get stock going with.
Yeah, he's like, all right, let's just reset real quick.
Yeah.
Getting another up smash, this time on the right platform. Good stuff to Tweek, going up 2-0. That was not as solid of a game from PkChris. I mean, he still played well. Tweek was just kind of steamrolling him a bit.
Man, that's what it felt like. So, like, he just got out to a hot start, and then that back throw evened it up. So
it looked like he fully should not have died there, but whatever. He's alive. He won. It's fine.
It's like I get paid by the games, not the stocks.
Yeah, exactly. That was smart from Tweek to go high on that to avoid the PK fire and get the up smash. But we're running it back again to PS2 into this game 3. Finally getting a little bit of an aerial confirm here.
Oh, almost caught him on the landing with that PK Thunder 2.
Dude, it's so scary when Ness is juggling you and that PK Thunder comes out. Yeah, because stuff like that can happen. He can get you caught in the lightning, and all of a sudden you're dead. Oh, nice monkey flip. Oh! Get down there.
He's just a boy.
He said, NBA playoffs start today. Let's get some dunks in here. Oh, gets hit.
Tweek is a Joel Embiid fan.
Oh, an Embiid enjoyer.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be watching him, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's not watching the playoffs.
Going to have to find another player to watch. Oh, no. PkChris going super low. Wow, yeah. Tweek. I don't know if that was intentional to intentionally get hit by that. It looked intentional.
He wanted to get hit by it. Yeah. I don't think he wanted to die from it.
Right.
Oh, but he falling out. But yeah, no, this is just so much momentum in Tweek's favor.
Dude, I feel like it's so hard to come back against Diddy Kong and especially Tweek just because Tweek's got the hands and the combos, but it's also so easy for Diddy to just wall you out with the quick aerials, the banana.
Yeah, and like Tweek known to be like a patient player, but able to turn on these jets and he's just mothering PkChris now. Just a completely different style, just styling on him. He did it off the backboard.
Off the glass, true.
A little Blake Griffin type dunks.
The Blake Griffin type situation. I love that little B reverse there to just turn around one more time and get that final backer to finish it. And yeah, quick after a close game 1, Tweek was like, all right, I got it from here.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. He's going to be moving on into a top 8 winner side qualifier against, I believe, the winner of DeBuzz and Guy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I'm going to believe it's going to be DeBuzz.
Yeah.
I've seen the set record. Yeah. I've seen DeBuzz versus Luigi, Guy being a Luigi player. It is not good.
Yeah.
It is.
I feel like, obviously Luigi kind of making a bit of a, getting really prominent in the meta, but Rosa does seem like a tricky matchup for him. Yeah, this is going back to that game 1. Tweek did just do a really good job of starting to catch PkChris in the air, trying to hide on the platforms, trying to jump. Yeah, there's that game 1 kill. He just sort of figured out where PkChris was trying to get the hits and capitalized super well.
Yeah, just caught his aerial timing, caught his bad jump right there. Knew he was just desperate to get back to the ledge. But I think this is like a good VOD to watch if you're PkChris, because it would be like, okay, you basically got hit by off habits.
Right.
So it's like, what do I do? What do I need to stop? Where can I get hit?
Right.
And then where can I mix it up more?
Yeah, I definitely did feel that way. Like, he just started to catch on to, like you said, the habits, the jumps, where you're gonna aerial. Yeah. And this is, oh no, this is the end of game 2, never mind. And it does, as we finish these replays, I do think we've got Jen and Zomba sitting down next. So, all right, so Mr. New York, tell me a little bit about these two.
Yo, both of them, the princes of New York. Zomba may be the king. I don't know, in some people's eyes.
The king and the princess, for sure.
Yeah. Like Jen, early prince was at one point number 2 in New York. Definitely showed early signs of like greatness. Still great nowadays, but definitely took a step back. Zomba, you see definitely on the world stage. I believe a top 20 player caliber.